It's a perfect night for Frisbee or slip and slides if that's your thing. Jeff Babbitt looking for his 4th UFA title and his first with the Boston Glory. The Minnesota Wind Chill trying to go back-to-back and become just the 3rd team in the history of the league to accomplish that remarkable feat. Welcome to Breese Stevens Field here in Madison, Wisconsin. It is a picture-perfect Saturday night. Boston advancing 21-17 over the West Champs Salt Lake in game 1 of our semis doubleheader yesterday. And Atlanta had a 2-goal lead entering the 4th, but Minnesota outscored the Hustle 8-4 in the final 12 minutes to create this, what hopefully will be a memorable matchup. Good evening and welcome again, everybody. With Ian Toner, Charlie Eisenhood, Evan Lepler, honored to be here. Let's start with this. Gordon Larson picked up by Peter Borth. Will Chan challenged by Oscar Graf. Those two college teammates at St. Olaf, and now the deep shot. Looking for Thomas Schopp, he misplays it, and it's Tyler Chan skying for the interception. Graf gets free again. Stoughton on the doorstep. Tanner Johnson goes in.
That's one. Dream start for the Boston Glory.
Switching with Noah Hansen just hanging out by that front cone.
9 assists yesterday for Decraene, and today begins with a turnover. Just out of the reach of the bidding. Gets away with a little push-off to the ire of the Boston bench. Here's Blake Krapfel, marked by Albert Yuan. To Brian Vinoka. End zone. Brett Bergmeyer has the wind chill break. Guy that replaced Dylan DeClercq in the lineup. Tanner's now down in the stack. Allen doubled by Pollard, who gets back to his man Backer. Stoughton milks it. Borth in the middle. Boston's D-line. Oh, a bobble and a deflection and a goal, and Borth says, not so fast, my friend.
Both holds in this game so far have come.
It's a hodgepodge line here for Minnesota. Bunch of D-liners out there, including James Pollard. Vanny Mortel was calling for it. Oh, and he just evades the poaching pressure from Backer. Pollard's going deep. Vanny Mortel puts it on a platter, and Pollard is there. Krennic is on Babb at this point. Jeff has not really made an effort to cut. Biding his time. Deep shot looking Cable's way. Testing Krapfel. And it's Cable being the biggest.
A little tongue out at the defender as Cable goes up huge on the beautiful deep shot from Decraene.
I mean, he let that go kind of late in the progression. As we get a look at the turnover there.
Brandt, little push off downfield to get free. They didn't call it, and Will Brandt has his first assist of the night. Christian Johnson in the end zone, and we're tied 4-all. Tied late in the first. End of quarter drama. Decraene with 6. Blade back corner. It's a bullseye. Orion Cable in the end zone.
Seems like Tobe is not sweating that early turnover. What a
roller pull. Quick release. Josh Klain launch. Battle at the buzzer to end the first. And it's Cable again using his incredible size to take care of business. This last night, guys, the energy with which Minnesota exploded off the sideline after big second half breaks, and we might, after Boston never got rolling. We're tied again. Vanny Mortel to Krennic, just like that. Minnesota's special teams looking special.
So Dinger struggled with the roll. He initially got a fingertip on it, but he didn't fully.
Babbitt has been on the field this point. He's being guarded by Vinoka in the end zone. Again, just hanging out, seemingly biding his time. Decraene leaves his feet and then floats it looking for Cable again, and Cable delivers again. An incredible start to this championship game for Orion Cable.
How's the air up there, kid? Man, he is using his size in a way.
And he really appreciated the level of detail and kind of recognized in that moment that there were many more levels he could reach. Decraene looking for Cable again. He's got Pollard beat, and Cable's got his fourth.
They're going to have to do something about Orion Cable because he's cooking them. And they put size on him that time. Pollard was down there, but he was beat by 2 steps, and that's all that it takes. Orion Cable's going to keep going to the house, and Tobe Decraene is going to keep putting it up there. And they're going to have to start backing Orion.
And Minnesota, without the talents of Dylan DeClerc.
Cable launching, Carapella chased by Hansen. Simon Carapella reels it in as Hansen went up a split second too soon.
Boy, did he come close. That's a great throw from Cable to get it.
And Rader. Rader's gonna launch. He underthrew Vinoka, who makes the catch from his backside. And Shope has it for the score.
Was that a clean release? Did that get partially blocked? How was that? How did that flight path happen?
All I know is Rader, and then usually it was Babbitt doing his thing across the front of the goal line in the red zone. Tonight, it's been Orion Cable.
Goal number 5 for Orion Cable.
That was the 6th assist for Decraene as well. 10 seconds. Klain unleashes. A crowd in the end zone at the buzzer. It's deflected and caught. Minnesota Magic. Tristan Van Immortel ties it.
The whole pile is too small for Tristan Van Immortel. There's just something special in the air. And Minnesota keeps making plays. They get it to Klain. They give up the backhand. Klain sends it into space.
Vertical stack downfield, 4 cutters not doing much. They're just hanging out. Now Johnson Go gets involved, and he'll float it to the end zone for Peter Borth, who is wide open. Boston breaks. Last night, Winchell were down 1 at the half, and the second half began with a hustle hold and then 2 straight breaks. The lead widened to 4, and Decraene's in the end zone to put the Glory back up by 2. That's what you want out of a timeout if you're Boston.
9.
Little arm-to-arm combat there between Burnett and Johnson Go. Now Justin calls for the switch. Johnson Go creates a little space underneath, floats it up line. Boston is in. What a march. 14-11 with their 3rd break in a row.
Unbelievable start to the second half, and turnaround injury blessing in disguise.
Babbitt a stumble, but he recovers. Hansen on the mark. Decraene, already 6 assists tonight. There's number 7 and his 16th here the weekend in Madison.
Boston receives to start the 4th.
Colin Berry sends Rader. He's got it, but still work to do. 16 seconds, Krennic. And now Pollard. Got Shope open, far side of the field. He sees him, and Minnesota finally finds the end zone again.
Really nice shot from both Barry and Pollard. A lot of times in those red zone situations, especially with...
You wonder if he'll regret the decision.
Oh, but it's an incredible layout from Brett Bergmeyer. What is going on here in the first couple minutes in the fourth? Can Minnesota punch it in? Yes! 3-goal game.
Paul Krennic did that same fist pump yesterday in the fourth quarter after a critical break. And here we go again. Minnesota with 2 huge blocks to start this fourth.
We were talking about this with Ben Feldman earlier today, fellas. Just a different pressure in this type of situation on offense, and Hansen gets his hands in the cookie jar again. He had Cousins going deep, but he also saw Babbitt there defensively, and he wisely chose to avoid that battle.
This is a wind chill D point, but their O-line's on the field.
Vinoka is in the end zone. Boston by 2. They've led by as many as 5. Albert Yuan floats it for Carapella. Burnett saw the lane for the poach, but couldn't react quickly enough. And Orion Cable has his 6th goal of the night.
Great pressure.
With less than 3 minutes to go, receiving up by 1. Minnesota hopes to put him in those clamps. Deep shot for Rader in the end zone, off his fingertips and incomplete. Still a slight glimmer of hope for Minnesota. Brandt sending Cousins. Cousins with a heroic, insane injury-creating catch, but he hangs on to the disc. Outrageous. How?
You cannot kill this Minnesota team. Greg Cousins turning back the clock with this. Well, in a 2-goal game and 42 seconds left, Minnesota just has to get the disc into the end zone in a hurry.
Brandt on the reset. They need to slice this 2-goal gap in half. It's a crossfield scoober, and it's
That was on the ground.
on
Yeah,
the ground.
I
It's
thought that was
ruled down. This Minnesota team has had so much heart and so much fight. And a drop from Borth creates another final glimmer of hope. But this one's thrown in the direction of Babbitt, and Jeff Babbitt might have just closed the door. Already starting on the Boston sidelines. Jeff Babbitt, a few seconds away from his 4th UFA title, launching it into the air. Time is gone. Boston has its glory. The 2025 UFA Championship belongs to Boston.
It had to be Babbitt to seal the deal. A surefire UFA Hall of Famer gets another championship.
The 2025 Championship Weekend MVP goes to Tobe Decraene. Tobe, you told us earlier today you've been working for this moment your whole life. It's here. What does it feel like to wear this necklace and hold that trophy and celebrate with your teammates?
It's surreal. I'm so happy. The whole team played amazing, and it's the only reason we're here is because of every single one of them. I'm so fucking happy. Oh shit, sorry. Happy.
You and Jeff Babbitt created a fantastic partnership where there were 2 MVPs on this team. What does it mean to celebrate this with Jeff and all of your teammates?
It's amazing. Honestly, he's been here before. For me, it's a first, but it's so sweet, and it's amazing to be here. I don't have any words for the moment. I'm just super happy for the moment.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy it. Can we get Jeff Babbitt up here on the stage? A 4-time UFA champion. He has won here at Breese Stevens Field before. Jeff, congratulations. It was really special to see you celebrating with your teammates as time expired. How does this championship feel different than the previous 3 you've won in this league?
I think that this one is just it's just something else. This team loves each other so much, top to bottom. Every single player has each other's backs at all times, and I couldn't be happier to do it with this group.
It was a pretty intense 4th quarter. You guys got 5 breaks in the 3rd and then hung on for dear life in the 4th. What was going through your mind as the game wound down?
It was chaotic, but I wasn't worried. I knew if the offense went out, we were going to get back to playing calm, cool, and collected, and I was just going to help reset the disc and make sure that clock ran out.
There have been comparisons made between you and Bo Kittredge. Bo won 5 championships in this league, one of them with you. Tonight was your 4th championship. Are you excited to go for number 5 with this team next year?
I guess you just made me commit, huh, Evan? Yeah, I'll go for 5 with them.
Jeff, congratulations. Enjoy it. Go celebrate. Your 2025 UFA champion, Boston Glory.